Hello everyone, I am Kalana Methsara from GDSE 74. Today I am going to demonstrate the system I developed using Spring Boot to build the backend, which handles all the business logic, database operation and RESTful APIs. The frontend is developed using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, which provides a user-friendly web interface for the POS system. A POS system designed using a layered architecture. This approach ensures modularity, maintainability, and clear separation of responsibilities. The front end communicates with the backend through REST APIs, ensuring smooth data exchange between the client and server. The main goal of project is to build an enterprises level POS application. The frontend is the user-facing part of the system. It displays data, collects user input fields, button, tables, and communication with the backend through HTTP request, get, post, put, delete using AJAX. JSON response from the backend are passed and displayed in the tables, chart, or alert. Dashboard with quick access to sales, orders, and stock. The order page add item to cart, view details, and place orders. Item page add or update inventory items. The customer page manage customer information. The front end ensure smooth interaction by sending user action to the backend and presenting the response clearly. Let me walk you through the system architecture. This system is built following the layered design pattern, which keeps everything organized, modular, and easy to maintain. Each layer has a clear responsibility. It improves scalability and readability. The backend is structured into multiple layers. This is controller layer. This layer handles HTTP request and return JSON response. It acts as the entity point of the application and communicate with the service layer. REST controller. It makes the class as a REST controller, combining controllers and response body. Request mapping, get mapping, post mapping. It's map HTTP endpoints to controller method. Cross origin. It enables to cross origin requests, useful for front-end communication. Valid. On request body, user DTO, user tell Spring to check all the validation annotation in user DTOs. This is service layer. This service layer contains all the business logic. It processes data, applies validation, and coordinates operations between controllers and repository. Service. Mark the class as a service component so that Spring can manage it as a bean. Transactional. Ensure method execute in transaction changes are committed only if the method succeeded. This is repository layer. This layer interacts directly with the database using JPA. It performs CRUD operation and manage data persistence. Can repository layer through developer can interact direct with the database, but we don't need to write the method such as save, delete, update like in this layer, because Stream Framework gives the interface to do this process simply. Repository. Mark the interface classes as a repository. Spring automatically handles exception translate here. This is entity and DTO layer. Entities represent the database tables, while DTOs are used to transfer data between layers securely and efficiently. Entity mark a class as a JPA entity. The system uses MySQL as the database for storing and managing data. For error handling, a global exception handler is implemented. This ensures consistent and meaningful error messages are returned to the client whenever an exception occurs. It improves readability and makes debug easier. REST controller advice. It is a special class in Spring that handles exception globally for all your REST controllers. Exception handler. It catches specific exceptions. Response status. It set the HTTP status code for the response.